Friends, are you struggling with belly fat? Are you struggling with the fact that you're putting weight on in spite of the fact that you're doing everything exactly the same, and you're over the age of 40, you're over the age of 50, and it's just like, what has happened to my body? What has happened to your body is hormonal imbalance. And I'm here to give you the natural cure to fix that. And the foods that you can eat that are gonna make you lose that belly fat and make you feel and look 20 years younger. I am Casey Ann Reynolds. I am a wellness and longevity coach from the Nashville area. I am taking new clients virtually. So there is a link below. Please click on that if you're interested in that. So let's get into the topic that we're talking about, belly fat. And we're also talking about estrogen. So hormonal imbalance. First off, this affects men and this affects women. It is too much estrogen, and we all know, we see the men, they've got a big belly, and sometimes they even, have to have some support upstairs. And women, there's a picture of me, like where I was just so big everywhere, and it was just like, it felt disgusting and gross, and like, what had happened to me? I don't know. It's like I turned 50 and I was like, I don't know what happened to me. And that was estrogen imbalance, too much estrogen and no testosterone. And do always see a doctor first. You need to have all of your blood work checked out. And I only do natural treatments. I would never, ever, ever recommend that you get anything that is not completely 100% natural. So, are there things that you can do after you've already checked with your doctor? Is there something that you can do that is 100% natural that's going to change that? And I'm here to be living proof that it's worked for me. I started at the age of 50. I am now in bodybuilding competition. And yes, you can do natural things. The first thing that you want to do, so number one, is just quit eating sugar and processed food. That will raise that estrogen levels. So think of that visceral fat, think of that belly fat. The belly fat actually creates its own hormones. It creates insulin, it creates cortisol, and also it just makes you fatter. I know that sounds crazy, and I think a lot of us we've already thought that. Like, I've got this big belly and it actually seems to be like creating more fat. It is. But fortunately, thank goodness, it is the easiest fat to get rid of. It is not stubborn fat. It goes away actually super fast if you quit sugar, if you quit processed food. So that's step number one. Step number two is you need to get a walk in every day. I do not recommend cardio because cardio will not burn the fat. And if you're a runner, just go for your run, that's fine. I was a runner and now I'm a walker. So just go for your walk every day. So that's step number two. Step number three, and there'll be more videos on this, but please hit subscribe. You guys have been so great. Please continue to support me, and I am creating a video a day. That is my challenge this summer, so help me with my challenge. Please help me and just keep subscribing to my YouTube channel. So that step is to lift weights, and there's going to be a whole series. If you're not comfortable in the gym, I just started bodybuilding. I'm 55 years old. Get comfortable in the gym. You need to lift weights. Science has proven it's better to lift more towards the later part of the day, but if you can only get it in earlier in the day, that is fine too. It's going to increase your muscle mass, which will make you burn more belly fat, increase your metabolism, and increase your bone mass. Now, I also have a lot of home workouts, so that's another reason that you need to subscribe. So those are the things that you can do, but this is the easiest thing to do, and you need to do this immediately. And we know that infertility, if you're a younger person watching this, just because you're interested in the topic about infertility, is that 1 in 7 couples has infertility issues, and it's due to our environment. So you want to avoid parabens, you want to avoid plastics, you want to don't touch a receipt. So what can we do that's all natural? After you've already done the things like I'm walking every day, I'm lifting weights in the afternoon, I'm avoiding plastics. So what are the foods that you can eat? And I like to combine all of these foods, and please click on my link for the Mediterranean keto diet. It's just going to help your health. It's going to lower that risk of cancer, heart disease, blood pressure, and you're just going to feel like 20 years younger. So we're just going with my favorite food is avocados. Click on that link for my eggs benedict with avocado. Love that. That's the number one thing. Will definitely boost your testosterone. We have our vegetables like broccoli and Brussels sprouts, and there's some salmon on the side. So those vegetables, cauliflower, broccoli, and red cabbage, they are definitely going to boost your testosterone. They're testosterone boosting things. So how do I eat them? I just boil this broccoli and I just kind of top it with some, not flaxseed, but like vegetable seasoning, a little bit of olive oil, and I eat it basically with my dinner every night. So I just say that's a really great thing to just start incorporating in your diet. We have our leafy greens. Again, Popeye was right. He knew. He had big muscles. He was like, you know, a strong dude. So eat your spinach. Eat your leafy greens. It's going to boost your testosterone and you will be just like Popeye. Okay, I've already done so many videos, but please click on that link for the stuffed pizza portobello mushrooms. Oh my gosh, these things are so yum. And these guys are a little bit different than these friends that boost your testosterone. This actually sticks to the estrogen. It binds to the estrogen. So it's reducing the estrogen that we all have naturally in our body, particularly if you have the belly fat, producing the estrogen, this will bind to it. Reduces your chance of breast cancer by 89%. That's just amazing. You need to eat a little bit of a mushroom every day. And then we have our berries. Now, this is where I differ from my friends because I started off as just a total keto girl, but then I realized that berries are so healthy and we need to be having berries in our diet. And they also boost your testosterone. So like they're good to incorporate in your diet, and you could put them on your salad with some broccoli and avocado and mushroom, and you're just like, boom, I got it. Shellfish and fatty fish. So I went ahead and prepared some salmon here with some Brussels sprouts and sesame seeds, because sesame seeds are another thing that boosts your eggs. I always just have about a bag of 5 to 6 hard-boiled eggs every day, and I just chop them up, eat them for a snack, put them on a salad. Then you have your special little ingredients, flaxseed, you can sprinkle that on a salad. Ginger. What I like to do, which was just kind of a neat little trick that I do with the green and the ginger tea, is I just make my tea, put it in a mason jar, keep it in the refrigerator, and then I can always be drinking that ginger tea. Anyhow, so these are the things that you can eat, and we know what to avoid. Sugar, processed food. You need to walk every day. You need to lift weights, and there'll be video series on that. And you're just gonna find yourself feeling so young. You're gonna feel just like a young pup again. And life is just gonna be so good. So please hit subscribe, and there'll be more notifications and more video series. And thank you so much. Love you guys.